Good morning, Beale. I'm Eben, and these are your morning announcements. Today looks to be cloudy with periods of rain, a high of 12 and a low of 6. Spring is finally upon us. Let us rejoice at the rising temperatures and ample precipitation. Praise be to the weather gods. On this day in 1953, Dr. Jonas Salk announced to the world that he had successfully tested a vaccine to treat polio. The next year marked the beginning of the clinical trials and the cure for one of the deadliest diseases in history. In related news, the Canadian government is finally getting their hands out of their bureaucratic behinds and ramping up distribution of the vaccine for one of the most annoying diseases in history, with over 11% of our population having received doses for COVID. Go science. And now, off to a short PSA.
Once you're hit by a train, this is the size of bag that we'll use to collect what's left of you on the tracks.
It was a horrible tragedy that could have been averted if we had just stayed off the tracks.
I don't want to have to be the one that has to go tell your parents that you're dead.
Make the right choice. Stay off the tracks.
3 years ago today, Black Panther became the highest-grossing superhero movie prior to Avengers: Infinity War, with $630 million in earnings. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. The Raiders Spectrum is beginning to meet online through Google Classroom. Spectrum is a place for all students of Beale to find a safe place to discuss LGBTQ+ issues, ask questions, and find new friends. Everyone is welcome to join and help build a closer community during this socially distanced time. Scan the posters in the hallways or enter the code 6G7WIXQ to see you on the internet. And now, off to another short PSA.
You must be the reporter. Come with me.
So, Miss McGill, how does it feel being Canada's famous women engineer?
The real story is the work we've done retooling this factory.
To build the Hawker Hurricane?
Indeed. 40 planes last month, with a capacity of up to 100. Our fighters are over England as we speak. Of course, it pains me to see airplanes mass-produced like boxcars or baby carriages. But in war, we make concessions in favor of innovation.
You must feel at home, though, managing all of these women.
I'm not here to manage women.
Well, you must admit it is an unusual job.
I'm the chief engineer here. I do what engineers do. That's all.
What are we doing now?
We are to win this war. We need to know how she flies.
Elsie McGill was the world's first female aeronautical engineer. She oversaw Canada's production of Hawker Hurricanes during the Second World War, earning her the nickname Queen of the Hurricanes.
That's all from us, Beale. If you have any announcements, you can send them to BealeTV. You can send them to BealeTV@gmail.com to have them featured on air. Don't forget to use your masks and use hand sanitizer. Have an amazing day. Stay tuned for video from the wellness community.
We are stronger together. Asking for help is the first step. You are more precious to this world than you will ever know. We all have our good and bad days. We all, at some point, sit and think about life, goals, priorities, our families, and our futures. Our mental health is an important piece of our well-being. You are important and you always matter. Mental health is not a destination, but a process. It's about how you drive, not where you're going. This video aims to increase awareness about where you could find help when you need it. Please know that there is always help around you. Please reach out if you, a loved one, or someone you know is struggling. If you hear or know someone who needs immediate help, even if you don't know their name or who they are, call 911. Many people work together to figure out this information. You may be a reason to give support and hope to this person. The following are services that are available for all TVDSP students and families. Kids Help Phone is a 24-hour national support service offering crisis counseling support. You can call them at 1-800-668-6868 or text at 686-868 or visit their website for a web chat option. Reach Out is a mental health and addiction crisis support in London, Middlesex, Oxford, and Elgin counties. You can call them at 519-433-2023 or on their national phone line, or visit their website reachout247.ca for a web chat option. Some services available in London and Middlesex include Tandem, formerly known as the Crisis Intake Team, which is a 24-hour telephone crisis support for children and youth of all ages and their families. They can be reached at 519-433-0334. The Canadian Mental Health Association of London and Middlesex is accessible for anyone who is 16 years of age or older. They are located at 648 Huron Street in London, Ontario, and are open 24 hours. The Children's Aid Society of London and Middlesex can be reached at 519-455-9000, and after hours you can call them at 519-858-5998. Services available for Elgin and Oxford counties include Welkin Child and Youth Mental Wellness, which provides children and youth living in Oxford and Elgin counties with 24 hours support by phone at 519-539-0463. Family and Children's Services of St. Thomas and Elgin can be reached at 519-631-1492 or 1-800-260-6960. Children's Aid Society of Oxford County can be contacted at 519-539-6176 or 1-800-250-7010. The Canadian Mental Health Association for Elgin and Oxford can be reached at 519-433-2023 or 1-866-933-2023 with 24-hour support. Did you know that all the information shared in this video is found on our TVDSP's Mental Health and Wellbeing website? All you have to do is go to Google, type in TVDSP Mental Health, click on the first link. There are resources for students, families, educators, and staff. You will also find your local crisis helplines as well as community support lines. Raters, please remember that there is always help. Seek help, speak to a trusted adult or friend. Share your load and don't carry it on your own. We are always stronger together. Your Wellness Committee.